So it's rare that we get 50-degree weather in December. I don't think I can remember it, honestly, myself, and it's the end of December at that. But with the rainy weather and the potential snow that we've got coming, firewood racks have been hit pretty hard. So we're gonna try to take this break in the weather before the rain gets here and see if we can get them filled back up. Let me show you what we're working on, and I'll show you a problem that I spotted too. So the roadside racks are pretty well empty. Kevin and I filled that 50 and then put a little in that 20 yesterday, just so that we had one $50 bin full. And on this side over here, I've got a empty $20 and an empty $5 slot. So I've got the Lamborghini under the conveyor, and I've got the all wood loaded up, the arm of it. And you and I, we're gonna start splitting before Kevin gets here and see if we can get a little jump start on him. You can see the arms all loaded there. We are splitting out of our big mixed pile of hardwood here. We're gonna pull the ash out, keep the ash separate because ash is cash. And we're starting to get into a fair amount of ash now. It's scattered throughout the pile, and we're gonna stack it right here in the front. And when we get enough, we'll split it and send it to its next home. But while I was checking the roadside racks, I saw the restaurant wood pile was leaning. And let me show you what we've got going on. Right there. That 2x4 has snapped. There was a knot, and I didn't see the knot when we put it up there because it was covered in snow. And now it's compromised. So when Kevin gets here, I think what I'll do is I'll try to pick it up. I'll put a lever under it, and then we'll stick a block under there to support it and hold it right there, and it should be fine. So when Kevin gets here, we'll see if we can wiggle something under there to hold it up a little better. So I've got our block sitting there. When Kevin gets here, we'll wiggle that under there and support that side, and hopefully that'll be just fine from here on out. When we empty that rack in the spring, we'll go ahead and change that 2x4 out. All right, so we got 3 armloads of wood on the truck and it started raining. I called Kevin, told him don't bother. It's supposed to rain most of the rest of the day now. So we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna grab a few things that we've had delivered over the past little bit here, and we'll do some channel shout outs, because it's not just this channel that has helped us grow, it's the Woodhound community and everybody in it. So let's go do some shout outs. Well, all right guys, we're back inside here. I'll get the sawdust out of my beard there. There we go. We're gonna do some channel shout outs now, and I'm gonna do the first one so I can put my hat back on because my head's cold without all the hair on it. So the first channel we're gonna shout out are these guys right here. Russell's Firewood right there in Chapman, Maine. Brandon and his dad have a heck of an operation going on up there. If you haven't checked them out, I'm gonna tag them in the description below. Go ahead and click on it and take a swing by. They're getting new to the YouTube thing, and they're posting videos pretty regular now. They got a real nice operation going on, and they're real good couple of guys. So if you got a minute, swing by, give them a shout, let them know that Russ sent you. Now that I got my hat back on, I feel a lot better now. This next one that we're gonna do, I gave him a shout out the other day, but I didn't show the sticker, and I'm having a cup of coffee with him right now too, so let me show you who we got next. So in the morning when I'm watching my YouTube videos, I use my Open Air Adventures Kenny cup here, and that's his sticker right there. He's up in Nova Scotia. He and Winston are kind of like Russ and Kevin in Canada. They do a lot of firewood, and they got that tractor that Winston just seems to wiggle in everywhere, and they do an awesome job with their videos and stuff. So if you haven't been up there to check out Kenny and Winston at Open Air Adventures, give them a shout and let them know that Russ sent you. The next channel we're going to shout out will really blow your mind just how awesome this guy is. When you talk to him in person, he's the same guy that you talk to while you're talking to your YouTube screen. I find myself kind of having a conversation as we go as to why he's doing it, and then he usually explains why he's doing what he's doing. But Joe from Okie Woodsman and his wife and his kids, they got a great channel going. And he can also save you some money on your chainsaws and your chainsaw supplies if you run Echo or Husky. He's got a deal going with Saw Supplier, so if you swing by his channel and check that out, you'll be able to maybe save a few bucks. So let's check out his. There it is right there, Okie Woodsman. Joe and his family, again, real great channel. I really enjoy watching his videos. You never know what you're gonna find on there. And he made a comment about cooking steaks over the fire, and I'm gonna have to cook a steak right on the coals because he didn't know that you could do that. So we're gonna get a good hot fire going someday, and we'll throw a big old steak on the fire just for Joe so that he can see how it's done. The next channel we're gonna shout out is Logger Jason Handstead. He's up in Wisconsin. You've probably seen him on In the Woodyard with Chris up there. And he's got all the big boy toys, and they do a lot of wood recycling and wood harvesting and land clearing. Never know what he's gonna do. Real great guy. Got to meet him and kind of talk back and forth a little bit on Facebook and things like that. He follows our channel, so let's take a look at his sticker. And there it is right there, Logger Jason, Handstead Wood and Recycling. So if you haven't done so, go take a look at all his good equipment that he's got running over there and see what you can learn from him. It's a little different everywhere you go in the country. He deals with a lot of oak out there. I don't get much oak here. This last channel we're going to shout out, I kind of got a little attachment to because they were one of the first ones that really started regularly following our channel and commenting. I text him back and forth. He messages me on Facebook. We call and talk. This guy is really cool. He started a new YouTube channel. He wasn't sure he wanted to do it. Still not sure he wants to do it, but he's getting some good traction. And I'm really excited to watch his channel grow. And that's Mike Sherman and Jaybird, his son. And if you don't know who Jaybird is, go and check out the channel. He'll show you. The kid knows everything about sports. It's crazy. And he's also got a son, Zach. I don't know if Zach's been in any videos yet, but I'm sure he will be. So let me show you the sticker. I helped design this sticker. So Sherman Lawn Care and Firewood. He messaged me one night and said, "Hey brother, do you think that you would be able to help me design a sticker?" He goes, "I'm not good at this technology stuff." And I said, "Sure." And we played around with it, went back and forth and tried different colors and different things. And this is what we ended up with. And I think it came out pretty darn good too. So if you haven't been over yet, go check out Mike and Jaybird. And I don't know if Zach's been there or not yet, but check them out and give them a shout and let them know that Russ sent you. Now this is nowhere near all of the channels that I have stuff from, but these are the last few channels that have sent stuff to me. And these are some of the bigger supporters of the channel too. Everybody is. I mean, I hear from all of the regular YouTube channels all the time, but this particular small batch was just ones that have come in recently, and they're all great channels. So if you haven't had a chance to yet, go ahead and check them out and see what you think. You'd be surprised what you learn from the other channels and what you see. Mike's also got that nice new Ultra wood splitter over there at Sherman Firewood, and he's been working with that too. So he's trying to wear some paint off it. So maybe if we keep him making videos, we can get that paint wore off a little quicker, and he'll make some more money, and we'll get something bigger. It's all about onward and upward, Mike. So Kevin didn't come because it started raining. We had a quick break in the rain, so I had Richard come out and give me a hand, and we went and put the block under that 2x. That's all supported, so now I'll straighten this back up. So, little different video with the rain, but that's okay. We're still productive. I've got a bagged order that I'm going to go load into the truck and some fire starters. We're going to go deliver that to the bait shop again. That'll be their second order and not very long, so that's pretty cool that they're going through this stuff, and it just goes to show that, you know, there is a market for it, and it's going to work out pretty good. I want to thank everybody that's ordered fire starters from us. Our fire starter sales have been absolutely phenomenal. We didn't really start pushing them until October and November, I think it was, as far as selling them wholesale to the public. And at last count, I think we went through, I want to say it was 46 or 47 master cases, and the one that's going out today would be 47 or 48, depending on what number that was. But almost 50 cases of fire starters in a very, very short period of time, not to mention all the fire starters that we make for our regular local customers that know we have them. So it's been really, really good, and that adventure's been awesome. YouTube has helped with that. There's been a bunch of people from YouTube that have ordered them for their firewood businesses and things. And these are something that you can brand yourself. They're going to come in unmarked, unlabeled bags. You can do whatever you want with them. Brand them however you want. Sell them bulk, sell them loose. Doesn't make a difference. They're not the best. I don't claim for them to be the best, but they are a nice, economical way to start a fire without a whole lot of fuss. So remember, guys, a little bit every day goes a long way. Help someone if you can. Let's help these channels out. Let's go over and take a look. Let them know that Russ, Kevin, and Gramp sent you, and we'll see you guys on the next one.